Well, hello everybody. Welcome back. Jiujitsu2000 here today. I'm back. I've got an interesting video for you. Today I have another flashlight. Now, I get a lot of review requests, and to be honest with you guys, I turn a lot of them down. If it's not, you know, an O-light or a through night or something good of high quality, I generally tell those companies, I'm sorry, I'm not interested. But this one, I thought that I would bring in for this review. It had some very unique features that I thought were interesting. So I gave them the green light and they shipped this out to me for review. So I want to say thank you to Lighting Ever for sending me this out for review. Let's get right to it. This is a multi-mode LED flashlight. It retails on Amazon for around 26 bucks. This flashlight runs on a single 18650 battery. Multi-mode LED flashlight. Red, green, blue, UV, daylight, and nightlight, I'm guessing. It says specifications: light modes: white, yellow, red, green, blue, and UV. And this is waterproof to IPX6. It says the battery type is a 18650 lithium ion rechargeable battery, 2000 milliamp hours, which is pretty good. And working temperatures between 40 degrees Celsius and 104 degrees Fahrenheit. So in Arizona, we're going to hit that 104 and we're going to hit it regularly. So feel free to pause if you want to read that. Here's some different languages. There's some instructions. Here's a look at the packaging. And on this side it says zoomable, water resistant, built-in rechargeable battery. And then it says smartlightgltd.com. So that's pretty interesting. And then right here, this is a view of the flashlight at the front of the package. See what's in here. So let's see, what do I see? Set that down. So it has a card. Boy, this reminds me, happy and not happy. That reminds me of Sofern. Doesn't that remind you of Sofern? Huh. It's pretty interesting. Pretty cool. Looks very familiar. Now there is the owner's manual here. And let's take a look at some of these specifications that this flashlight has. Okay, it's made out of an aluminum alloy, just like a lot of these other lights. It says the product is a flashlight with 6 lighting modes: white, yellow, green, blue, and UV lighting modes. It's an 18650 rechargeable battery, can be charged by a micro USB cable. The USB charging cable is included. The adapter is not included. Okay, how to use, which that doesn't really matter too much, the adapter, because if you have a battery bank, if you have a solar panel, if you've got a wall outlet, you can charge this thing. If you have a phone, you can charge with this cable. So it's very similar to what we would see on an O-light or something like that. So it's USB 2 right there to a micro USB there. Okay, so again, there's the USB 2.0 and there is the micro USB. So you can plug that into a lot of things. And it says how to use. Please check the product carefully prior to usage. Press the button to turn on the flashlight and twist the light adjusting screw to choose the lighting modes. Stretch the head of the flashlight to adjust the focus. So this is cool. It's a zoomable light with different colors. I thought it was cool. If you want to go look for scorpions and stuff like that, you need that UV light, right? The indicator next to the micro USB port shines red while charging and will turn green when fully charged. Sounds familiar. It says the product contains a battery. Do not expose, blah, blah, blah. It says IPX6, so it's not underwater. It's just splashing. If it's in a shower, a rainstorm, it'll be okay. Okay, what else does it say? Dimensions 1.38 by 7.28. Now here's the part that I want to talk about. And this is what I've been looking for right here. So you've got a UV setting. It has a 3-watt LED power, and the runtime of the UV will last 9 hours. Then you have a yellow light that's 3 watts of power. The runtime is 5 hours, and the yellow light is about 200 lumens. Then you go up to blue. Blue is about 40 lumens, and it's 3 watts of power for a runtime of about 5 hours. Green is 200 lumens, 3 watts of power, and it says it'll run 6.5 hours. Red is 140 lumens, 3 watts of power, and it says that red will run for 3.5 hours. So if you're going to do night vision. And then last but not least, you got white, which is 580 lumens, and they say that the white light will last 3 hours. So here's a quick look at the chart that I was reading to you. Pretty interesting. Let's take a closer look at this flashlight and see what it looks like. So wow, this is kind of interesting. It's kind of different. Well, look at those different LEDs there. 6 different colors to choose from. And then you've got a big arrow right here, so you just rotate this baby to whatever color you want. I think that's cool. It just keeps going, and then they say that you move the head in and out to focus the beams. Look at that. That's pretty cool. And you got the tail cap switch here. Okay. Oh, what am I on there? It's crazy. There's yellow. Wow, there's yellow. Let's get a tighter beam. There's yellow, white, green. Wow, that green looks cool. Blue. Wow, that almost looks like a purple. Red. UV light. Look at that on my hand. But you can't see it over there. UV. That's crazy. That is crazy. So this is like a neutral white or a natural white, and this is more like a cool white. I like that kind of a yellow, kind of looks like an incandescent type light bulb. It's pretty crazy. This thing is built pretty good. Let's take a look and see if we can see what the battery looks like. I really want to see. One thing I'm noticing right off the bat is there's a big O-ring right here, which is cool. And there's a spring-loaded kind of button. And in there is an 18650 rechargeable lithium-ion battery. That's cool. That's kind of cool. There's an O-ring there too. Look at that. Oh yeah, look at that. You can access charging ports. So see that red when it's charging? And then it says when it's done, it'll turn green. So we're going to let that charge. Here's a look at the wheel. So right here you have daylight. You have incandescent or yellow. You have UV, ultraviolet light. You have red. You have blue and green. And then you also have the ability to zoom. This is a pretty neat little flashlight. I'm glad that the company reached out to me to do a review on this. It's very interesting, a very interesting flashlight. Okay, I'm out in the shop. I just got back from a trip. I am on the yellow setting. You're going to see a lot of gear on the floor. I just got back from this trip, and there's a lot of my gear. So there's yellow. And then if I go to the next one, there's what blue looks like. There's red. Whoa, red stands out really nice. Look at that. Let's go back to blue. There's blue. There's red. This is ultraviolet light, I believe. That's pretty cool. Pretty crazy. There's green. And let's take a look here. That looks like cool white. Just a white light. So the next one should be yellow. There's yellow. That's pretty cool. Well, folks, I want to say thank you for joining me today on this video of this lighting ever flashlight. I like this. This thing is cool. I really enjoy the fact that you can go from different settings. It's just amazing. There's the ultraviolet light, red, blue. It's so crazy. Green and cool white. It's just yellow like an incandescent. Such a cool little flashlight. I think it's neat. You know, the charging, it runs on a single 18650 lithium ion rechargeable battery. Again, in the cap here, in the lens, it's got 6 different LEDs. I think it's just a really cool flashlight. I want to say thank you for joining me today on this review of this flashlight. I hope you got some good, useful information out of this video. Please feel free to check the description box down below. If you're interested in one of these, I'll put a link to the Amazon store where you can purchase this. And as always, feel free to leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think. And until next time, folks, thanks again for stopping by. I hope you got some good, useful information out of this video. And I hope you guys have a beautiful day. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.